So the beginning of this week, I was in the north of Spain in a place called Baquiera, skiing with my host dad and my host sisters. My host brother couldn't go because his math teacher said if he didn't go and take that test on like Monday or something, he would have failed the class. So he couldn't go, which was a shame. And my host mom couldn't go either because she had to study. So we went us three and we went skiing for 3 days. So here's the ride up there, what it looked like. So once we got there, my host's family was like, oh, it's so different because there was like no snow there. Thanks global warming and the people that litter. Stop. So there was no snow at ground level, but when we went up, you had to take all your skis and stuff to this one like bottom area. Take this thing that they called an egg, but in Spanish, so they called it a huevo, and then you take it up, so you get to like the base level of the mountain. Then you take a ski lift up so that you could go down for the first time, and there were ski lifts everywhere that just went higher and higher. So the first time we went down, I've only ever learned to ski in Spring Mountain, which is close to where I live, and that's not a mountain. It should be called Spring Hill. That's not a mountain. Because I thought you're there and you're like, oh, look at this mountain. I'm so good at it. And they call it like a black diamond or something. No, that's not. That's a freaking green. That's not. So I was at Spring Mountain like going down like woohoo. And I went with Nick and Nico. Shout outs. And we were like shredding the gnar going down like this is so awesome. We didn't have to turn or anything. You just fly down. So I got to the first mountain, which was a red, which if you don't know, its lowest one is green, then blue, then red, then black diamond. So it was a red, and I was at the top and I was a little nervous because it looked different, because it was a lot steeper. And so I went and I didn't know how to turn because I taught myself how to ski. No one ever taught me. And I was at Spring Mountain and I just went flying and I turned at the last second because it's like really steep hill, little flat area, really steep hill, little flat. And so I got to the first little flat area and I turned and I slammed into this guy like, and someone was like, you're gonna kill someone or yourself. And I was like, no. And so then I went down the second and the third flying, and when I got down to the bottom, I was like, oh geez, this is not gonna be fun. But then my host dad taught me, and the second 2 days, he was like, you learned so fast, because the second 2 days I fell a few times, but the last day I felt like one time, and the last day we went on a black diamond, which considering I basically didn't know how to ski, going down a black diamond was pretty good. But yeah, so I have a bunch of video from my GoPro from that, so you can decide if I suck at skiing or not. So I'll try to make it look cool. It probably won't look cool, but So yeah, after those 3 days of skiing, we left. Well, so we were there until Wednesday, and we left Wednesday after we went skiing. So we went skiing. Oh, that video. Yeah, those videos were from Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, it was snowing, but they also had the snow cannons on. So we literally, and that was the day we went on the Black Diamond. So you got to the top, and you couldn't see anything. Like, you could see, we were on the ski lift, and I could see my host family, and nothing else. It was just white. It was, like, you know that SpongeBob episode where Squidward's like, future, and everything's like white? Felt like that, and it was really weird. So we got to the top, and I was so mad, because why would they turn those snow cannons on if it's actually snowing? So this artificial snow, which was like little tiny rocks, when you went down, there was so much wind, and it was pegging you in your face, and it hurt. So we had to cover them, because we had our helmet and then our goggles and then like a little bit of scarf here. So we had to cover our mouth and our cheeks with our elbow. That was really uncomfortable. But that was when we went down the Black Diamond, so that was just extra wind, and like there was so much ice and everything. It was still really fun. And then once you got down to the bottom, you just looked like all of our hair in the front that was popping out, and like my host sister's hair in the back, it was just completely frozen. Like there were little, it was like it got water on it and then it just froze. So so then we left early on Wednesday. We got home, it was like a 6.5 hour drive. And so we got home at around 10 o'clock, ate dinner, which is normal here to eat dinner at 10 o'clock, so that was fine. Went to bed. Then today at school, yeah, it was fine missing school because next week my whole course is going to Granada, which is another place we're going to go skiing for a day. And then that's in the south of Spain. And they have this really, really, really old compound, I guess. It's more like it's like a castle compound that the Muslims made a really long time ago, and we're gonna tour that and go to like museums, go skiing for a day, do just a bunch of cool stuff next week. We don't have school on Monday, and then we're gonna go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So next week I don't have school, so it was good we went this week because I did have 2 tests today, but I don't have any homework or anything, and there's no like notes. So we're good. Oh yeah, if it looks like my chips are lapped. No, my lips are chapped. That's because they are, and they're killing me. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. Nick Turchek, when we were at Spring Mountain, you were so freaking right. That is a hill. That's nothing. And we went down that one Black Diamond. We gotta go again. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And bye-bye.